love this so much. It is so cute. Can you see? I'm obsessed. This one and this one are like best in show this week, I'm telling you. So cute. In today's video, I have 17 patterns to share with you. I also have a couple products that us amigurumi makers need. So stick around and let's get started. Well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome to another Friday video. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is April, and I'm the crochet designer behind the Cozy Buckeye. The Cozy Buckeye is a passion and a business I started 14 years ago doing markets, and I've been on Etsy now for 12 years. And on this channel, I just love to share my passion with you. I love to do roundup videos and pattern reviews, and I love to share crochet products that are going to help you along the way. I really enjoy sharing with you, and I really appreciate you being here. And if you're new, I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any future content. And also, thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate you being here and supporting me, and I just love you so much. In today's video, I have made, I think, 17 different patterns this week, but I also have some products that I want to share with you that relate to crochet and amigurumi. I am so excited to share Let's Resin. Okay, you guys, I have been making my own eyes for a while, and I don't know about you. I know a lot of us buy eyes from other creators who design them, which they do an amazing job. But me personally, I like to save money. So I buy the supplies myself and I make them. And of course, it's a learning process. You know, I'm no expert. I feel like it's something that I don't really think I could ever sell, but I do it because I love the final look on the plushies. And that's just being completely honest. But I do buy the supplies, and I know a lot of you buy the supplies to do it, or maybe you're thinking about it. So this is for you. Let's Resin was really gracious. They reached out to me and they asked me if I would want to share some of their products, and I was like, of course, because I already buy them and use them all the time. So if you want to send me stuff, like, these are the dream collaborations, you know, the ones that you're already buying the products. So if you want to send them to me so that I can share them, I already love them anyway. So this is just awesome that they wanted to collab with me, and I just thank Let's Resin so much. I am going to have all of these products linked in the description, so if you guys want to click on those links and make some purchases if you're interested, it doesn't cost you anything, but it does give me a little bit of a kickback, which is very much appreciated. So last night I actually made some eyes to share with you, and I'm going to put in a little bit of footage here where I was making eyes. And I have a couple different products to share with you. First off, the main thing I'm really excited that they sent me was this light. This is like a 2-tier light, so I wanted to share with you what it looks like. It looks like this, and there's a glass plate here, and it lights up on the top and the bottom. I use a lot of little paper plates when I'm making eyes, like the little ones fit in here perfectly, so you can just really load up on the eyes on the plates. I do have a couple plastic trays that I'll use as well. They just don't hold as much as those little paper plates, but This light is nice. You can turn it on up to 5 minutes. It goes from 2 minutes, 3 minutes to 5 minutes. And this is a really important process when you're making these eyes using resin. You have to use these UV lights in order to cure the resin. You could cure them outside in the sunshine, but it's just going to take forever. This cures it in 5 minutes, and sometimes I'll leave it on for 10 minutes, but I just leave it on as I'm making eyes, and I just keep transferring the eyes in and out. So it works out really well. I love this little light. I do have another light too that is from Let's Resin, and it's this UV Light Pro. The first light I shared with you, this one you can get for $32.99 on Amazon, and I'll link that in the description below. This one here you can purchase for $14.99, and this is the one that I bought for myself, and it's just one tier, and it still holds, like, it still puts those plates, those smaller, like, I don't know if it's like the appetizer size paper plates. I use those and I reuse them. I just keep them in my drawer, but I reuse those, and those fit under here too. But you can buy little trays to slide in and out as well. And it's the same. You can set it for 2, 3, and 5 minutes. But this is the one that I bought for myself, and it's a little bit cheaper. It's $14.99. But let me tell you, that one is definitely an upgrade. It's really nice. And you can fit so much. Like, you don't need a plate to put them on. You can just put them right on that glass. But it's just easier to have them on something that you can slide in and out. And I did take a little bit of footage, so I'll try to add those in here and there. The other thing that I really love from them that I use is, of course, you need resin, right? This is resin. This is 300 grams of the resin, and this you can buy on Amazon for $17.21. I know to buy all the supplies, it seems like a bit of, it seems like quite a bit to purchase to make the eyes, but if you're like me and you're selling these plushies, like, these just take your plushies to the next level. Having these eyes, when you make them yourself, you're really saving a lot of money and upping your plushie. It looks really good when you add these eyes, and it is kind of fun, but it does take some time to make them. Again, it's not something that I'm wanting to sell eyes. I just enjoy making them for my own plushies to sell. So this UV resin is definitely nice and necessary in this process. So I have that, and then I will show you some of my eyes really quick. And I was making some of these last night. And again, you guys, I will link this in the description too. I love storing my eyes, and it's like a jewelry case. That way, when this gets low, I know it's time to make eyes. So I will make enough eyes to fit in here. And this usually lasts me a couple weeks making plushies. Now, if I make a bunch of my little loaf designs, it goes really quick, but I typically use 20s, 25s, and 30s, and so this is what I store them in. But last night, let me show you some of the ones I was making, and then I'll talk about what I used to make them. Okay, so here's one. This eye is really shiny. I love the way this one turned out. Okay, so in order to make this, first I'm going to be using these chameleon flakes. And the way I put them on is I mix a little bit of just the flakes in the clear resin, although you can also put a little bit of clear resin on the eye and then take a brush and kind of put it on the resin so it gets chunky. It's chunkier when you do it that way, but I just mix it up in the resin, and then I put a layer on, and then I bake it under the light. And then after I do the flakes, then I come back and I hit it with the mica powder. So then you choose your mica powders, and then you mix that up in the resin, and then you put another layer on top of that, and that's how you get the shiny effect. Now let me show you without the chameleon flakes, it's going to look like this. And then with the chameleon flakes, it looks like this. And so this one just has one layer, And this one has the layer of flakes and resin and then the layer of mica powder and resin. So that's the difference when you use the flakes. And I mean, these are my favorite. I'm not going to lie. These are my absolute favorite. They make the eyes look so good. Of course, you guys, I add glitter in with my mica powders too. Let me show you another example. These, I was really happy with how they turned out. I think it was this one. Okay. So again, this is just mica powder and glitter that I added. And this is the chameleon mica powder. I don't have any Let's Resin mica powders yet, other than I have like some neon colors. But as far as just like a ton of the mica powders, that I have other brands that I've bought. But this is just the mica powder and the glitter. And then this is one where I added the chameleon flakes first. So I did the chameleon flakes, a layer of that, and then I added this color behind it. And so that's the difference. And I mean, they're just so sparkly and shiny. I love this one. I love how this one turned out. So typically when I make these, I'll make a bunch of 20s and then I'll do maybe a couple pair of 25s. And then if I have, sometimes I'll do 30s. I don't really use 30s a whole lot. I would like to start using 30s more. Maybe like on some of my standing patterns, I might need them. But right now I mostly only use 20 and 25s pretty much all the time. Here's another example of the chameleon flakes and the mica powder behind it. And this one I'm learning that it looks better to have more contrasting colors. So like you don't want to do a pink chameleon flake and a pink color. You want to do like a pink chameleon flake with a blue, so it gives it more contrast, if that makes any sense. And again, you guys, I'm learning, but I think I'm getting a little bit better with the eyes. I really enjoy it. What else did I do yesterday? I think I did this purple, I think. It's like a bluish. These are just 25s because I'm realizing like I'm almost out of 25s. So they just turn out really pretty. But anyway, if you guys are interested in the supplies to start making your own, I have had some people ask me in my videos, like, what am I using? These are the supplies I'm using. So I really recommend this flake. And then I do have from Let's Resin is like the neons. So I'll use this neon green when I make Toothless's eyes, which I'll show you. I use that green for this eye. So that's that. And then, oh, here's another one I made. So this is the chameleon flake with like a yellow tan chameleon flake with the green mica powder. And I really like these. These are really pretty. They're just so sparkly, so nice. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks again to Let's Resin for sponsoring today's video. I mean, how exciting. When they reached out to me, I was just over the moon. So thanks again to them. I also wanted to share, I had mentioned a couple weeks ago that I had ordered some keychain supplies and also some eyes. I did want to talk about the eyes that I ordered from AliExpress, because, you know, they do take a few weeks to come in and I just received them. So I wanted to share with you what they look like when they come in and then also how much I paid. And I will link AliExpress, these listings in the description. So if you guys are interested, you can check those out. But so I ordered 20 millimeters from AliExpress and I received 100 pieces for $23.85, and it comes like this. And then you get a bunch of these little bags that have like 5 pair. So you get 5 pair, in each bag with 5 backs. And these are my favorite backs, you guys. They all have plastic on them, but these are the best backs, hands down. Any other back is not great. I have a few that are just not great, and you know, I'm trying to use them, but I won't be buying anything with these ever again. So I've learned my lesson. I always try to keep the 20 millimeters in stock because with all the loaf animals I do, I use this more than anything, to be honest. So this is the 20, and this one I bought for $23.85 for 100 pieces. And then of course, as the sizes go up, it gets a little more expensive. So I bought 100 pieces of the 25 millimeter. I can open it. It's basically packaged the same way. Comes like this. And I paid $31.12 for 100 pieces. And you guys, these will last me. I probably won't have to buy eyes for months and months. Probably, I might run out of 20s first, but I haven't bought 25 and 30s in a long time, probably over a year. So I have bought 20s a couple times, but that's it. And then the 30s. I bought 100 pair of 30 millimeters for $38.74. You know, it seems like a lot when you add it all up. That's part of my business. You know, I have to keep my supplies in stock. So, and all of that is a tax write-off, you guys. So here's the 30s, and they do come covered in plastic, which I store these in my cabinet that I just bought. I don't know if I showed you that a few weeks ago, but I take all the plastic off. As soon as it goes in there, the plastic's off. So they're ready to go, ready for me to paint or whatever. And I haven't put these in there yet because I wanted to share with you guys how they are packaged. So that's basically how I received all of them from AliExpress. And typically, if you spend so much, you do get free shipping, so that's nice. And if you've never bought from AliExpress, I feel like they have coupons and stuff you can get. The other thing I bought from AliExpress are the Keychain Supplies. You guys wanted to see. I buy these little plastic keychains. They look like this. I received 100 pieces for $3.19. $3.19. Like that's crazy. It's so cheap. The other thing that I use for my keychains are these little metal pieces, which I didn't order those, so I don't know how much they are, but I will link those. They're, again, just dollars. I mean, they're not that expensive, but I can link those in the description. And then the other thing I bought were the metal keychains, which I like these too. Try to find some. And they look like this. So I bought these. These were, you get 50 pieces for $4.36. I went ahead and bought 2 packs of them just to stock up on them. So, you know, that was my little haul from AliExpress. I'll be glad to get those put away in my new shelf. I did show you guys that, didn't I? It's this right here. It works perfect for my safety eyes, so they're all right here. And then I wanted to share also with you, I keep all of my supplies here. I have the mica powders and the glitters all here. I also have some more chameleon flakes right here. And then I have a drawer full of mica powder. Like all of these are different colors of mica powders. These are not the chameleon colors. These are just the plain, but you can add glitters and different things to these to kind of jazz them up a bit. But honestly, I prefer the chameleon flakes the best. They just change when, you know, you look at them from different angles. So those are my favorite. And then as far as the glitters go, I prefer the fine glitters the most overall. Like these have chunks in them right here. Those are not my favorite. They're really pretty, but I just love the really fine glitter the best. So I'm going to look into buying some more. And then I buy these little cups to mix it in. And then I have sticks to apply the resin on the back of the eyes. So that's basically my setup. So I hope that helps. I do enjoy having these safety eyes for my plushies. I think it does raise the bar a little bit and makes them look so good. There's one more product and then we'll get to patterns. And this is a product that you guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so many of you might know that Fairfield Polyfill does sponsor my channel. And I saw this on their Instagram and I reached out to my contact and I was like, I need this. Can you guys send me some so I can try it out? So they sent it to me. This is their premium polyfill. This bag is 12 ounces. I saw on Walmart is the cheapest. You can buy it for one bag, it's $7.97, or you can get a 2-pack for $15.94. But I'm gonna we're gonna compare, okay? So I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell on camera, but this is the polyfill that I normally use, which is probably the polyfill that we all normally use. And this is the polyfill that is in this bag. Like you can kind of see the texture difference. This feels like clouds, like it feels feathery. It feels so incredibly soft. It is amazing. I want all of the polyfill to feel like this now. Like I don't know how it's going to translate into a plushie. I'll have to try it and let you guys know. But it is incredible. Like it is so soft. It's called Polyfill Joyfill, extra springy and soft, and it is really soft. So I just had to share it with you guys because it is so incredibly nice. And if you haven't checked out Fairfield Polyfill's Instagram, go there and do that because I believe they offer like monthly giveaways for their polyfill. If you make a reel and then you tag Fairfield World, they will add you to the giveaway. So you have a chance to win. Just go check out their Instagram. But anyway, this is amazing. The normal polyfill that I buy, which I showed, this is normally what I use. I believe you can get on Walmart's website is the best value for this polyfill. So I will link that in the description as well. With all that said, are you guys ready to get into the patterns I've made this week? My dog is, you guys, this dog. I put my eyes on the ground and I put the poly pellets on the ground and she's thinking it's her chew toy. Ma'am, go lay down. Go on, go lay down. So the first pattern that we're going to start with today is something I've already made, but you guys, I've been doing some scrap busting lately and I wanted to share a couple ideas for you to use with those scraps again. These patterns are great for those smaller projects. I wanted to make Rift the Baby Octo. This is a pattern by Erin the Crochet Carpenter. I have so much Burnett that I don't really love, but I'm not one to just sell yarn. I mean, I could, but I want to try to use it because I know if I use it, I can sell it and make money. So I wanted to make this pattern. This pattern is so darn cute. I used, I believe, 14mm eyes on it, and it works up so fast. I will say this one, I used a 5.5 clover. And then for this one, I used a 7mm clover. So you can tell how much bigger it is just from changing your hook size. but it works up really quick. You start up here at the top, working around in the round, and then you create some bobbles, you fasten off, and then you reattach and then make this the legs. It's all no-sew. You can make these finger puppets, but I don't because I just don't want the extra step. I'm going to sell these for $12, and I was able to market prep 3. They're all done in variegated yarns, and I think they're going to sell really quick. They're very cute. They're fidgety. The tentacles are fun. So this pattern sells for $5.50. Love this pattern. I know Erin has a giant octopus coming out that's even bigger than Drift, so I can't wait to get my hands on that and give it a try. That would really help me get through some of this yarn. I actually may list some of the variegated yarn I have on Marketplace. I was thinking about it because I just love Elise Voluto so much, and it's going to take me forever to use it. I do really like this yarn, which this is the next pattern I'm going to share with you. This is number 2, Drift, the Octopus by Erin, the Crochet Carpenter. I forget the name of this one, but I have like 13 skeins of this, and I don't know that I would ever use it all, and it's just taken up real estate. So I might try to sell some of this. I've already taken pictures, but I've yet to put it on Marketplace. What do you guys think? Have you had much luck selling yarn on Marketplace? Where's the best place to sell it? I really don't feel like shipping it, but I could, maybe. But anyway, this is Drift. This is the original octopus that he came out with first, and it's so cute. It's made almost exactly the same, but I will say there is an extra slip stitch in between here. So I had all 8 tentacles on before I realized what I had done. And so you start here with the tentacles. I ended up here. So I had this big gap, and I was like, what did I do? So I had to pull all those tentacles out and redo it. Of course, I made another one, and that didn't happen the second time, but just be mindful there's an extra slip stitch than if you were to make this one first. So I just think it's really cute. It's fun. This pattern is also $5.50, and I would sell this one for $18. Now you can buy both patterns in a bundle for, gosh, I don't know. I think it's like maybe $8, 8 something. I didn't write it down. I usually do, but so you can buy the bundle if you want. It's really cute though. This is a great pattern. I recommend this one, especially for these variegated yarn scraps, which, guys, a little funny story. I was working on these yesterday on my couch. I had all my yarn scraps out. The puppy was in here. I went into the kitchen for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Came back in here, and she had my yarn all over, tangled up. You guys, this puppy's driving me crazy. You really have to watch her. She eats everything, chews up everything. And I get really upset if she messes with my yarn because I'm not having it. I don't want her in my yarn. So, and she loves it. But this is pattern number 2. Let me know what to do about this puppy, okay? This puppy is like she's giving me gray hair. She's really destructive, and she's cost us a lot of money and just stuff that she's ate. So anyway, sorry, going on a tangent. These are really cute though, and they're fun, and they're quick. So you guys should try these if you haven't. We have Rift and Drift, the octopus by Erin. So I made 5 octopus because of the movie on Netflix, you guys. So the other night I was watching Netflix, and I watched the movie Remarkably Bright Things, and no, it's Remarkably Bright Creatures with the octopus Marcellus. It also has Sally Fields in it. You guys gotta watch that movie. It made me want to make those octopus. So it's such a good movie. Stacy had told me she watched it, and so I thought I'd give it a try, and it is just a beautifully done movie. I cried. So if you guys need a good cry, All right. So anyway, number 3 is a pattern I've also done before. And this is the pepperoni pizza and cheese pizza from the bundle, the mini food bundle by Skylar at Just a Mom Crocheting. This particular bundle also comes with a burger, a chicken leg, a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, pepper, and a pickle. This pattern is $5, and I sell the keychains for $10. This one, I still need to put the smiles on and the keychains on. Now that I have all my keychain supplies, I can go through my my little makes and make them keychains. I'm really excited. I really enjoy making these little makes because at markets they do the best. They absolutely do the best. So I like to have a variety of price ranges, but the quick, cheaper items they sell. They're the big bulk of my profits. So I do make a lot of little things, and I really enjoy making the little things too because it's instant gratification, you guys. I like to be able to finish projects quick. And these are so cute. I love the watermelon that you can make with this pattern too. So this I used Elise Voluto. The majority of my makes today are with Elise Voluto, and you guys know I'm an affiliate, and I still have that coupon code. Don't forget, Hobby Shoppy is giving me a 10% coupon code, I think, for another week. So if you guys are wanting to try Elise Voluto, now's your chance. You spend $100 and you get free shipping, and if you use this coupon code, you get like 3 skeins of yarn for free. So, all right, well, what's next? Let's see. Of course, I'm still market prepping. You're gonna start seeing a little bit of repeats from me because I do want to get some of my big sellers made. And by big sellers, I mean $10, $12, $15 items. You guys, I don't know if you can hear the noise, but my husband is working on the basement. We have an unfinished basement and we're trying to finish it because our daughter is moving back in this summer. She will be 30 and she wants to go back to school, so she's moving in. So I'm going to have 3 college students in the fall living here. So anyway, this next pattern you have seen so many times on this channel. I even showed it last week, but I'm just really loving this pattern with this chunky yarn. I made this with Sweet Snuggles. This is the Little Duckies pattern by Kelly at Poggy's Place. This pattern works up really well. I do use 20mm eyes. I decided to use the glitter backs on these because I didn't want to paint eyes and only sell items for $10. But these are some of the older eyes that I don't really love, the backs. I don't really love the eyes either, but they work. They do snap in. But rather than get rid of them, I thought they'd be good for stuff like this. So I'm using the glitter backs, and I think they're way cuter than just using the black eyes. I mean, don't you? And with this pattern, I do like doing single crochets on the bill. You can do, in the pattern she has you doing half double increases, which is good too, but there's another pattern that I like that has it done this way, and I just think it's cute. I like it. I just like the single crochets. It sticks out enough for me, and I think it looks good. It's just a matter of preference. I mean, if you want your bill to stick out further, then use the half double increases, but plus it's just quicker to single crochet these, and I'm trying to get a lot done quick. So the one thing I will say is I did add a couple more decreased stitches on the top of the head with this big yarn because the head was looking flat. And so if you add a couple more decreased stitches, it makes it more round. Plus, you have less holes to close up. And with this yarn, you guys know it's not easy to work with closing things up. A lot of times you'll have to use like worsted weight yarn or something to close it up. But I just think these are adorable. This pattern, it comes with 25 options of different hats, and it sells for $12.99. I would sell these ducks for $10, and I'm gonna have, I wonder how many I can get done. I'm gonna try to make as many as possible because I think this is gonna be a good seller for 10 bucks. Who doesn't love ducks? And I'm going to make that Jeep sign and put it on these, and I think that's really going to help these sell. So anyway, I made 3 ducks. This is, again, is Little Duckies by Kelly at Poggy's Place. And then, okay, so the next pattern is a new one. Okay, this pattern is by a young lady. Her name is Hannah. Hannah created this pattern. She is so sweet. This is the Fancy Turtle by Hannah at the Crafty Jersey. I adore this pattern. I really think it's cute, and I like how it's versatile enough to either make it like a sea turtle by putting the feet out. Actually, you can't because I sewed them up. But like I put a couple stitches to make the feet stand up, but you could leave them flat and it looks like a sea turtle. So this could be a land turtle or a sea turtle based on how you do the legs. You can stuff the legs too, which makes them stand up. But this pattern's really cute. This particular pattern by Hannah is only $4.99. And it comes with a plain turtle, a spotted turtle, a strawberry, a blueberry, a sunflower, and a daisy turtle. The thing I really love about this pattern is the stitch right here. This is called a twisted single crochet stitch, and I just love it. I love it. I love how it puts that edging on there. It's so nice. These are safety eyes that I painted with my mica powder and resin. This yarn is the Premier Basics Chenille yarn, and then this is the tie-dye Basic Chenille. I do love this yarn. There is a link in the description if you guys want to give them a try. It's nice. It's better to me, I think, than Burnett. It's softer than Burnett. I mean, there are some Burnett's that are nice, but you guys, unless you can feel it, you just don't know. And I like these colors. I think these colors are really cute for a turtle. So Hannah was gracious enough to give my viewers a 30% off coupon on her patterns. So if you guys head over there, you can get 30% off if you use the coupon code The Cozy Buckeye. So thank you, Hannah. And just so you know, I would sell this turtle for $20. I love it. It's so cute. You do make the feet ahead of time and the head, and then you make the shell, and then you crochet the head and the feet all in. And then if you, like I said, if you want, you can tack the feet up a little bit to make it more like a land turtle, which is what I did with this one. It turned out really cute. So this is pattern number 5, the Fancy Turtle by the Crafty Jersey. Very cute. The next pattern is also by Hannah at the Crafty Jersey. This is her Fancy Turtle 2.0 collection. This particular pattern I saw Jenny at In My Spare Time Crochet make. I saw this on her channel and I honestly was like, I have to make that. It's so cute. This pineapple turtle is so cute. And I did not tack up the feet on this one. So this is how the feet would look if you want to make it more like a sea turtle. And all the feet are the same size. You make 4 of the same size. You make the head, and then you make the pineapple, and then you connect the head and the legs and finish the body. But this particular 2.0 pattern bundle comes with an orange, a kiwi, a watermelon, a pineapple, cherries, and a tomato. And this pattern is $4.99. And I would sell this pineapple for probably like $24, I would say. It's really cute. Very, very cute. And these are some of my older eyes that I painted with acrylic paints. Just trying to use those up. And I think it works well with this, just because when you think of pineapples, you think of like a golden color. So love this pattern. Hannah, I'm really proud of you. These are really impressive, and I wish you the best of luck in selling these. You guys, if you want to go give her some love, She gave us that coupon to use. Go check these turtles out. They are really cute. Okay, so this is pattern number 6, the Fancy Turtle 2.0 by Hannah at the Crafty Jersey. So then we have pattern number 7. Pattern number 7 is another design, another pattern I'm really impressed with. This pattern is written by a 15-year-old, you guys. This pattern is written by one of my friend's daughter. Her name is Lily, and she is from Twisting Stitches. Her mom is Michelle, the Bobble Stitch Queen. Michelle is one of my crochet buddies, and we do the retreats together. I saw this and I didn't have time to test it, but I knew I wanted to help her promote it because it's really cute. And after making it, I am just in love with it. I think it's adorable. Turned out so cute. And I was watching Michelle's one of Michelle's recent videos where she did a market, and she said her daughter sold 2 of these like right as soon as the show started. So I think these are going to be really popular. I think they're going to sell really well. They're very easy. This is Mochi, the Ice Cream Axolotl by Lily at Twisting Stitches. This pattern is $4.50, and I would sell this one for $15. Now I did make one modification, not that it needed it, but after making these turtles, I remembered this stitch here. And then I thought about my ice cream cow that I do from, who makes that ice cream cow? Oh my gosh, my brain just died. Cozy Crochet by Tasha. I thought about her ice cream cow, and I thought about this stitch. And I know there's a couple, I think Green Frog Crochet does this stitch on her little plants that she just came out with, and I was like, I have to make the cone like that. So I did modify that, but I think the original pattern just has a single crochet here. It didn't need it. I wanted to do it. And then this, she has like whipped cream, but I thought of like an ice cream with chocolate on it. I mean, who doesn't love a chocolate dipped ice cream cone? And then I added some, I think that is just a glitter back, because the other day I was completely out of eyes, you guys. 20 millimeters were no go. So I used the glitter backs, and I think this turned out really cute. Add a little schmirk. The only thing you sew on is this top part. The gills are surface crocheted on. But if you didn't want to sew, like if you're in a hurry, you don't have to add the chocolate. She has it like as a whipped cream, but I was even thinking that you could put a strawberry on top of its head. Like you could put a blueberry, you could add a cherry. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this, and it is just adorable. And the fact that a 15-year-old designed it, and it's really cute. Like she had pattern testers and everything to pattern test. Like I'm really proud of Lily. Lily, you're doing great. Keep it up, girl. This is awesome. I can't wait to see what else you come up with these ice cream cones. I saw your mom said you're going to be doing more designs, so I would love to share those also. So anyway, this pattern is going to be found on her Ko-Fi account, but you can also buy this under her mom's on Bobble Stitch Queen's Etsy. I believe they did not start her own Etsy because she's not old enough. You have to be a certain age. And if her mom starts it, she can't transfer it to or something. I don't know. So she's selling them under her name, under Bobble Stitch Queen on Etsy. But you guys, how cute is this? It's so cute. Love it. Okay, so this is number 7. And then, of course, Michelle, my one of my buddies, my crochet retreat buddies, came out with a new pattern. This is pattern number 8, Piper the Swinging Opossum by Bobble Stitch Queen, which you guys need to go check out her YouTube. She, I think, recently just got monetized. She's doing really well. She also likes to share patterns and markets and all of that. So go check her out. I wanted to make this. I saw it and I was like, I have to make these and share these, but I've been wanting to make more swings. I think I said in last week's video I need to make like 50 because I want to be like Robin when I grow up. Robin sells a lot of swings, so I was like, I want to make this one. The only thing I changed is the feet. She has the feet all in gray. And when I think of an opossum, I think of black feet, so I had to do black. But if you're trying to pump these out even quicker, you could do gray. I don't mind color changing for baubles, though. It doesn't bother me. But this little guy is so cute. I made this with Elise Voluto, and it is just adorable. My husband, when I showed him, he really liked this one too. He thought it was really neat. So this is a great swinging pattern. You start at the nose and you work your way back. It's all no-sew. You are going to embroider on the nose, which I prefer. I don't like it when you have to color change in that tight spot right there, so that's perfect. But this is such a great pattern, Michelle. I love it. You guys go give Michelle some love and go check out her YouTube channel. If you guys are looking for another YouTuber to watch, go check her out. And this is Piper the Swinging Opossum number 8. This pattern is $3.50. And I'm going to sell this for $12 because I sell all of my swinging animals for $12. Okay. So the next pattern, number 9, is Timmy the Turtle by Avery Crafts a Lot. This little turtle is so tiny. I will say the way it's made, I really, unless you're embroidered eyes, like I just don't think you could put eyes on it because this is a bobble stitch and there's really no way of putting eyes in it. So I was thinking because of the size and because there's no eyes, I'm going to put this in my $5 bin. And I think that's a great idea because, you know, it's so quick and people are always loving the $5 items. So I think this would be perfect for that. This pattern she sells for $3 and I would, like I said, would sell it for $5. It works up really quick. It's pretty quick. So you start with the shell and then you get down here and you color change and then you start on the body. And all these are you chain out and then you go back. So very quick. It's so tiny. Like you could put it on a keychain, I guess. Very cute. So this is pattern number 9. Timmy the Turtle by Avery Crafts a Lot. Okay, so the next pattern, you guys, this next pattern, I am in love with, okay? This next pattern, number 10, oh my goodness. This is Little Miss from the Pals collection by Miranda at, I hope I'm pronouncing the name of this right, Pringy Pal Crochet. I wasn't sure if it was Pringy Pal, but I think it's Pringy Pal Crochet. I love this so much. It is so cute. Can you see? Oh, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. So I made this with Elise Voluto, and I made this because I was thinking of Nora, my granddaughter, and I thought, I'm going to make Nora. She starts kindergarten next year, so, you know, I don't really know what she's going to be wearing, so I just kind of threw some stuff together. She loves dolls. Her birthday's in August, so I think I'm going to put this up for August. She is going to love it. And this particular pattern, you can customize it to match your child. You can do different colors of hair, different textures of hair. You can change the skin color. Obviously, I think there's a skirt version, there's a pants version. I decided to do an overall version. You can change the shoe color. It is so adorable. And of course, I did my embroidered eyes. I don't know why, I just love the embroidered eyes with dolls. Her way with the black eyes and the embroidery around it looks cute too, but I just love the embroidered eyes. So on Instagram, you can make this backpack for free. The pattern does come with a backpack, but it doesn't come with this backpack where you can add this ducky. It's solid. It doesn't have a hole, the one that comes in the pattern. But this one's free on Instagram. Now, she recommends using the little duckies from Puggy's Place, but that's not included. You have to buy this pattern to use the ducky. But if you already have the ducky, you could definitely make this little backpack. I will say when I made this, I sized down my hook to make it teeny tiny because I wanted it to fit in here easily. So I think I used like a 5mm hook with my Elise Voluto, and I normally use a 6, sometimes a 5.5, depending on, like if I'm making swinging animals for car swings, I'll use a 5.5 because I want them smaller, but I mostly use a 6. But this backpack, I was thinking, this backpack might work for other plushies. So if you guys want to try it, you know, I mean, obviously I recommend this pattern, but like, how cute is this? This little backpack's adorable. And I added the Cozy Buckeye button to put my logo on there. It is so cute. So cute. I ended up embroidering the eyes on here too because it's so small. My eyes were way too big, so I wanted to make them smaller. I'm just obsessed with this little doll. I was gonna make one for my daughter Abby, but then I thought Nora would appreciate it more. Plus, like, her birthday will be here soon. So, and I saw on her Etsy, she has a little birthday bundle. So how cute would it be for me to make the little birthday bundle and give this to her for her birthday? What a great birthday present for a little girl, you guys. If you have a birthday coming up for a small child, this would be so cute to make them a little doll that looks like them. Oh my goodness. I just love it so much. It's so cute. I think I also might like tie some little bows down here with my worsted weight yarn and put a little like shoestring tie on there. The hair was pretty easy. I did add a couple more strands for this little clippy part here at the top. And you do have to sew on the hair. I guess you could glue it, but that's like, I don't do that. I always sew things down, especially if you're going to give it to a kid to play with. You don't want it to have glue on it. But this is just adorable. I'm so impressed. Miranda is a new designer on Etsy, or new to Etsy. I don't know how long she's been designing or crocheting, but like, this is really good. You did really awesome. I'm really impressed with this doll. This doll, you make the arms ahead of time, and then you make the legs, and you crochet the legs together, and you work up the body. You crochet the arms in, and then you start on the head. I love this thing. It's so cute. What do you guys think? Have you made this yet? But I think it's a great gift for a little girl. You could do it for a little boy too, but so here you go. This is pattern number 10, Little Miss, from the Pals collection by Miranda from the Pringy Pal Crochet. What a cutie. What a cutie. Love it. So good. So good. Honestly, this one ties for best in show today. So this one and another one here in just a second I'll show you. I guess it's next. Oh, I did want to say number 11 is the free backpack. So you guys, I will mark this as number 11, the backpack. So number 12. Number 12. Oh my goodness. I told you last week I was going to be making all of the mini splooters by Shannon at Snuggle Beans, okay? So this is number 12. OMG. Can you even? Look at that little face. Is that not the cutest little face you've ever seen? This is number 12, the Mini Night Dragon by Shannon at Snuggle Beans Crochet. This is her mini splooter. Oh my goodness. She came out with 4 mini splooters. And this is the Night Dragon, but she also has mini Darth Dragon and a mini Dino. A mini Dino? Is it Dino? What is it? Oh, It's Minnie Dippy. She has Minnie Dippy, the dino, that's what it is. And then Minnie Luna the unicorn, which I made Minnie Dippy and Minnie Luna last week. And they are so cute. I'll show them to you really quick. So here is Dippy, the dino. Here is the Minnie Luna. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. And then this is the mini night dragon. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are just adorable. I mean, I've always loved the spluters, but this face, I love it so much. I ended up using 30mm eyes for this dragon, and I just think that's such a good idea. The bigger the better. And these are ones that I painted with resin and the mica powder, and I added some of the chameleon glitters, and they're pretty chunky. I'm not hating it. I think it looks pretty good. It offers a little bit of texture in the eye. It looks pretty neat. But I want to make the Baby Light Fury too. And of course, next week you might see the mini Darth dragon, because I haven't made that yet. But love these. Love these. Shannon, you are just killing it. I can't wait to see what else you have next. So you guys, this is number 12. This one and this one are like best in show this week. I'm telling you. So cute. Love this. You can't go wrong with the spluter. And especially the toothless dragon. You guys know how I feel about toothless. Toothless is, I love toothless. My Jeep is a toothless themed Jeep. So I'm a big fan. All right, so this is number 12. The Mini Night Dragon by Shannon at Snugglebeans Crochet. Very good, Shannon. Okay, so the next pattern is, you guys know I'm trying to make swinging animals, okay? This is so cute. This is the Hey Hey the chicken from Moana. This is from the Swinging Animals pattern by All From Jade. She has this as a free mod on Instagram. Honestly, it's just so cute. But I will say, I did not do the eyes the way she has the eyes done. I just did a surface crochet bobble, and then I attached the eyes. I wish I would have had smaller safety eyes. So I think it would look a little bit better if they were smaller, but I don't have anything smaller than a 12mm. It still looks cute, but this is just so adorable. And then of course I am modifying the legs like the Critterlings chicken. Okay, I love these little long legs. I think they're so cute. So I like to add the long legs. But these swinging animals are just so fun to make. I'm gonna be on my way to 50 here before you know it if I keep making some every week. And I plan on making some every week so that I can get to that before I do my markets. And I'm definitely gonna have to make more of this one because how cute. It's so cute. Okay, so this is Hey Hey the swinging animal. I will say that All From Jade's swinging animal pack comes with a seal, a mallard, a turtle, a penguin, a walrus, an axolotl, an otter, and a frog. And by the way, the frog is free on her Instagram. So if you want to try the pattern for free, the frog is free. And then you can modify I think the duck, and pretty much make any bird. So just by changing the colors. So that's an idea. There's so many things you can do with that pattern. There's so many mods you can do on your own just by changing colors. But I really like Hey Hey. It's so cute. So this is number 13, Hey Hey, the swinging animal. The mod is free on Instagram if you have her swinging animals pattern. Okay, so the next pattern is a good example of how you can modify the swinging animals pack. I modified this one to look like a cockatiel. Fun fact, I used to have a cockatiel when I was a kid. We had a little boy. And I basically used the mallard duck pattern and just changed the colors, and then I changed the beak by just making like a pointy beak, and then I added these little loop stitches. It's very cute. So this is number 14. I sell all of my swings for 12. So there's that. All right, number 15. Number 15 is one I purchased. This is Sammy the Shark Swing by Cat Crochet's Comfort. This I made with Snuggle, what is it? Sweet Snuggles Light. And it came out a lot bigger than I thought it would. It's cute. I will say, I don't know why I struggled with these color changes. I was distracted. I don't know what was happening, but like I don't even know if they're straight or if they're supposed to look like that, but like I had to frog it a couple times. It was a little much. But I would try it again. I think maybe I was just distracted, but I do like this pattern. It is cute. What do you guys think? Cute. Okay, so it is no-sew. You do surface crochet the fins on, and there are bobbles behind the fins to where you can put the swing through. All right, well there is Sammy the Shark by Cat Crochet's Comfort. All right, so the next swing I made, I have made this one before, but I've only made one, so I wanted to make another one. This is the Mini Bass by Stacy at @appletree_Stacy Makes. She let me try this pattern on our crochet retreat. I made one with her Posh yarn. She let me try her Posh. I think it was Posh. No, it wasn't Posh. It was something else, but it was skinny yarn. And it turned out really tiny. This one's much bigger. This is a perfect swing. My husband really thought this was cute too, so I think this is a great pattern, another good option for a swing. Which, you guys, do you have any more ideas for swings? Because I need lots. I need lots of ideas. Like, have you done the All from Jade swings, and what modifications have you done? Or are there other patterns out there that you guys are using? Because I want to make more swings and be prepared for my markets this fall. So let me know. And I also really love to share the patterns, so I'll make them and share them. All right, so this is the number 16, the Mini Bass. Okay, so the last pattern. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm in the middle of a pattern test right now. And I can't believe I got picked because Handmade by Jody put out a tester call for her new pack of animals, and there was like 1,700 comments. And I applied, and I was like, I know you have a lot of applicants. Good luck, because there's a ton. And she picked me. I couldn't believe it. So I've only made one so far, but I have to make two, and I have until the 7th. Today's the 3rd. But I do want to make as many as possible because they are cute. But look at this. This is Gizmo. And it's like a little pocket pal. There's no stuffing in the body. It's just kind of like a little blanket type thing. You stuff the face, obviously, and look at those ears. Gizmo is a character that this was like the first movie I watched as a kid that was kind of scary. I was really young. I wanted to say elementary school when this movie came out, and I just remember being so scared that this cute little Gizmo turned into a gremlin, but this is adorable. I love how it turned out. I used Elise Voluto, and I can't wait to make the rest. This pattern we're testing right now the Gizmo, the Pooh Bear, the Stitch, the Baymax, Yoda, and Toothless. I think that's all. Let me check just to make sure because I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, one more. Sid the Sloth is the other one. And also Snoopy. So Sid the Sloth, Snoopy, Baymax, Yoda, Toothless, Stitch, Pooh Bear, Gizmo. These are so cute. I'm gonna have to make more. And I guess she's got other patterns out where you can make animals that look like this, which I can't wait to see how these do at the market. So if you guys have sold any of these, let me know. And obviously not this one, but the other patterns she has, I would love to know. But I saw these in the pattern test and they just spoke to me. So I'm like, I have to make these. I really want to make Toothless, obviously, but I honestly could make all of them. They all look so cute. So anyway, what do you guys think of this gizmo? Is it not adorable? And I used eyes that I hand painted. They're like a golden color. I think it looks really good with the browns. So, well, that's it. That's all we have for patterns today. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget, all of the patterns will be linked in the description below. I have been switching all of my links over to one link, which is a collection that will take you to my Etsy storefront. And then in that storefront, you will see my entire group of patterns from today's video, all the paid patterns. Now, the free patterns I will also link in the description so you guys can find those as well. Everything I mentioned earlier in the video, all the products from Let's Resin and Polyfill will be linked in the description, as well as AliExpress eyes and keychain stuff. So all that will be linked for you guys to find. But feel free to add a comment if you guys have any questions about any of those things. So I do have a giveaway winner. So hold on, let me pick my giveaway winner. Well, I just got done reading comments, you guys. I'm always so overwhelmed when reading everybody's amazing comments. Thank you so much for all the support you give me each and every week by commenting. I had a really good pattern release for Teddy the Bear last week, and I just want to thank everybody who purchased a pattern. And if you did purchase a pattern, I would love it if you could leave feedback. And if you did leave feedback, thank you so much. I really do love the pattern. It turned out really well, and I am in the process of working on some new stuff. So just, you know, just be on the lookout for my next tester call. So this week's giveaway winner is Sid HE10. So SIDHE10. They write, I think the faces of the raccoon, red panda, and the fox wolf would translate brilliantly to a standing pattern. Also, with as popular as unicorns are, a unicorn, Pegasus, and horse standing pattern would be well received. Dragons are super popular, so if you manage to figure out how to make a low-sew market-friendly standing dragon, I bet it would be a hit. As for white eyes, dragons, imps, gargoyles, unicorns, and other magical, mythical, or cryptic creatures, I also sometimes like to use them in projects where the face is black to make the eyes stand out more. All right, so Sid HE10, you are this week's giveaway winner. Thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of the tips, the ideas for videos, and also the white eyes, you guys. I was really struggling, and a lot of you wanted me to give you some ideas for the eyes, and pretty much cryptic mythical creatures is what everyone who commented has said. So if you're wanting to use the white eyes, I guess that's your best bet. I know I'm gonna possibly think about doing a video where we could just use all the white eyes. I think it would be fun because we all need it. I don't know how many of you have the eyes and just don't know what to do with them, but I don't really love them as much as I love the other eyes, so it makes it really hard for me to use them because I'm always afraid it's gonna like ruin the project, if I'm being honest. So I need to find ways to use them because I'm sure some people actually love them. So we'll see, we'll see. But if you would like a chance to win next week's giveaway, make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you liked about the video. I'm also really open to suggestions for what you would like to see here on this channel. So make sure to leave me a comment and I will maybe pick you for next week. And if I do pick you as a winner, I will reply to your comment and let you know you're the winner. and give you my email address. And then I just ask that you send me an email with your choice of pattern from my pattern collection, and I will send it over to you. I get so excited every week. Everybody always sends me that email, and I get to give away a pattern every single week. I just love giving back to you guys because you do give so much to me, and I really appreciate you. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I am working on some designs still. If I have time, I'm going to try to get this written up into Canva and get the pattern test out maybe this weekend. Today is Wednesday, so if I can get this done, you might see this tester call up on Friday on Instagram or maybe Saturday. So just be on the lookout for that. I still am working on my lion. I am also working on a sloth, and then you guys are giving me some ideas for some more standing patterns. I really like the idea of the red panda. I'm getting kind of some ideas with the color, and then the unicorn and the cows, and I mean all of the patterns would be so cool to make standing. It's just, it is so hard. I need like 2 of me. Okay, you guys, this week a little bit of updates of what's going on in this house. I, over the weekend, threw my son a graduation party at my house, which was fun, and I'm so glad it's over. But I started working on that on Friday last week, cleaning, shopping, actually Thursday, and then the party was Saturday. Sunday, I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. I was so tired. And our refrigerator has gone out, so like today, I just had the delivery while I was filming, so if, I had to, I'm sure I'll be editing. And, you know, my Jeep's at the shop. Like, it's just been busy. The dog's barking. It's just been busy. But oh, something else too I wanted to share with you guys. I had the graduation party, and I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I did earlier this year. I had a cousin pass away back in January. She was also a crocheter. She loved to crochet, and her dad on Saturday brought me all of her yarn, which I am so thankful. But I have 4 utility bags full of yarn to go through, and I have no idea. It's mostly worsted weight yarn, which I don't really use that much. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I should keep it or if I should donate or sell it or what. Well, I don't even know what's in there yet because I haven't opened the bags because I haven't had time. But my mom is supposed to come over tomorrow, so I might film some of that and share that with you because I love adding my mom in the videos. And she has somebody staying with my stepdad for a few hours tomorrow, so she's going to come over. So I might film that and share that with you next week. So anyway, that's what's going on. It's like a busy life, and I wish I didn't have to sleep, and I wish there were 2 of me so that I could like get more done because I really do love what I do. And if I could work all the time, I would. I love it, and that's not always a good thing. There has to be a balance, you know? So, but I think life has a way of balancing you out, that's for sure. So you just do what you can, do the best you can. One day at a time, guys, one day at a time. So that's what we're doing. But that's it. I'm going to stop rambling now, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. And you guys know I love you and I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. In today's video, I have 17 patterns to share with you. There's some good ones in there. They're all great, but like, there's some good ones in there. What am I doing? If you're new, welcome back. And if you're old, I am so excited to share with you some stuff that has been sent to me to share. God. Words are not easy today. I've been waiting to share those with you so I could so don't forget. Don't forget. What's my coupon code? And what really gets me is, okay, so she has a free, she offers a free, she's offering this backpack with a, will you shut my door? The dog must have opened it. Will you shut it? I'm filming. All right, well, I did pick a winner this week and I'm gonna find it. I'm always losing stuff, you guys. Okay, let's see where to go. So crazy.
Tokyo Bay. It's hard to put into words, but it feels like just cross.
These are good girls.